Championships. My name's Tim Backhurst, and I'm joined for this match by Janelle Tysinger-Ledkins, who is going to be in a final tomorrow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for this match. We've got a semifinal of singles.
Yes.
Singles is a very different game to doubles.
It is very different. A lot more running, a lot more court coverage. Whew.
So
Nice shot.
one of the big differences is serving, and what we're watching, by the way, is Rhonda Rajsich, who is serving, taking on Carla Munoz in the back. Serving, when you go into the service box for the first time, you can serve anywhere, correct?
Yes, correct. It's open serve, so you can serve to either side.
And now, because Rajsich served to the left side, she has to serve to the right?
Yes, she has to alternate as long as she's in there. She has to alternate sides each serve. And then basically whenever you get back in the box, you have an open serve again.
So in many ways, singles is really about the quality of your serve.
It is. It is. If you can, you have to get a point whenever you have an open serve. If you do not get a point on those open serves, it's like a waste. You have to get a point there, and that's how you kind of get ahead.
And
Ooh.
there's an example. Munoz frustrated because Rajsich guessed the right way.
Yep.
And so we see some Z serves and things so that it looks like you're going one way, but
Yeah.
the ball's going another.
Deception is a big key. Like that. I thought she was going to the left. Oh, looks like they're keeping the ball. Oh, okay, nice shot.
And athleticism, because it's not a traditional indoor court, you have to cover a lot more space.
Yes, you do. And you can't just wait for it to come around to the back wall. You have to either cut it off or you have to run. That's a good shot by Rhonda Rajsich.
Both of these players are very experienced outdoor players.
Yes. Carla was telling me earlier that this is her first time playing singles. I didn't know that. I thought she had played singles out here before. But, you know, we were talking about how the serve is very important. And I think she was a little nervous about that.
Yeah. Well, what we saw there was an excellent Z serve that went out the right side, and it created a lot of open space for Rajsich.
Yes. That's nice. That's exactly what I would have chosen to do right there.
Executed perfectly by Munoz. So it's 1-3. Longoria refereeing.
Yes.
I've never seen her
Never seen that happen, huh?
So
Ooh, oh,
she
nice.
got it. No.
She got it. Oh, that was a good get.
Terrific hustle from Munoz, but not able to keep it in play. 3 serving 1.
All right, 3-1. That's a good serve, too. High and deep.
There's also the pressure of a 1 serve in outdoor, and
Yeah.
mentally that
It messes with you.
Yep.
I think that's what Carla was expressing to me, was that she doesn't want to take a risky serve, you know, and have it be short. But then you also risk hitting it out if you're going higher. So there's definitely, you got to be able to execute your serves in singles for sure.
Well, right now, Rajsich seems very comfortable because of some loose returns from Munoz. As a consequence, she leads 5-1, 6-1.
6-1, okay.
Wow.
Nice, that was beautiful.
Confident play
Yeah.
from Rajsich. If it's you, take a timeout. Well, we.
They heard
Thanks,
you.
Carla Munoz. She takes a timeout. So, Janelle, we're here at the outdoors. This is my first time here, and it's a different vibe to an indoor tournament. Tell us a little bit about kind of your experiences, because you've been here many times.
I have. I love outdoor. I honestly, first time I played it, I hated it. I was miserable because I was playing indoor, right? And then when I came back to it a few years later, I just loved it. I love the environment. There's music playing. People are, you know, at other tournaments, not right now because of COVID, but usually there's food being cooked, and just everybody is, it's like a family, and we're all just sitting here. I don't know, it reminds me of back in the 90s in indoor when everybody, you know, I don't know, it wasn't so serious and everybody just hung out.
Right.
And it's kind of like a party. It's like
Yeah.
a beach volleyball tournament. You're out here in the sun, and it's just it's fun.
Yeah, I agree. There's been it's been fun to hang out with people who, and also see some crossover of different
Yes.
variations of the sport. You know, paddleball, handball, one wall, three wall.
Yeah.
You've got it all.
Yeah, we have it all here, and it's great to just meet the people from all over the country that play all these different sports. Ooh,
Beautiful
that
cutoff.
was very nice.
So one of the questions I was going to ask you, Munoz is struggling with the return of serve because it's high.
Yes.
And Rajsich is deliberately doing that. Is that where you step in and hit it before it bounces, or just as it bounces?
Yes, at least that's what I would do, depending on, you know, the serve, obviously. It's also hard because as an indoor player, Munoz is probably thinking in her head that when she returns this high serve that she can't return it back high. But sometimes returning it back high is the best idea. But it's hard to get that out of your brain because in indoor we're programmed to hit low.
Yeah, and that's too easy for Rajsich. Munoz hitting a Z serve that you would typically see indoors.
Yes, it's in the mid. It's like at her waist. She needs to either hit it higher or drive. Drive serves are very good in outdoor singles.
Ooh, just out.
Oh, that was close.
That was a rare mistake from Rajsich. Yeah, if you want to see the high Z, come back tomorrow and watch the final of doubles because you hit it perfectly.
Thank you. I've actually been hitting it a lot more this tournament in particular than I normally do, but it's been working, so. Ooh.
Rajsich had the whole right side
She
open.
did. It's tricky because sometimes it comes off the wall looking straight, but then it floats right out. Oh, nice try.
So if you're just joining us and never seen singles outdoor, just a reminder that when you go into the service box, you can serve to either side. If you win that rally, you then have to serve to the side opposite to where the ball went the first time. Oh my gosh,
Ooh.
perfect. That's so tight.
Goodness. Perfect out the door.
Certainly not seeing many rallies in singles like we do in doubles.
No, you definitely don't. That's why it's important to get a point on that first serve because the rallies are not long. I was telling Carla earlier that pretty much after you serve the ball, you need to get a good like high return, and then you have to end it at that point. Like that's my goal is to end it on that third shot. Serve, return, and then end it. That was a nice serve. It was very tight, so it came out a little more angled.
And deceptive too.
Yeah.
So it's going to 4-8.
4-8.
Izquierda.
It's like she's chipping away.
Maybe settle down after that timeout.
Yeah. I think she also.
Oh no.
Oh, it didn't go over the line. It was a good, smart idea, though. That was the right idea for the serve.
8-4.
8 serving 4. Wow.
Very tight. Gosh.
That's amazing. You can't hit it better than that, really.
No, that's as good as it's going to get. And if you, I mean, Carla's running, you know, and she's barely getting it or not getting it. It's hard. It's a lot of court to cover when you have to think about the 10 feet on each side.
No, replay. Hold it.
Replay call.
Same side, yeah. 9-4, right.
Ooh,
got
good
it.
get.
No.
And another replay. We will mention that we're here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's quite warm. Even though it's
It is.
October, it's quite warm
It
today.
is. I was telling some people that usually in September when this tournament happens, it's it's 105 and sometimes close to 110. The ambulance is out here often. So it's nice to have it be a little cooler, but it's still really warm.
Yeah, for those of us who aren't used to these conditions, it's still pretty warm.
It is.
Oh, Rajsich tried something creative and
didn't work.
Little laugh between the two. Rajsich enjoys playing. You can
does.
see it when she plays. She smiles. She's super competitive.
Yes.
But she's willing to laugh too.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun whenever we're playing singles against each other out here. You know, we're really close, and so it's fun, and then we just, you know, joke around with each other. But we're also very competitive with each other.
Well, Rajsich has run over to the tournament desk. I'm not sure.
Like for balls?
I don't know. We're looking over to our left.
Huh.
Maybe asking to use a different ball.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on.
Well, I think part of the problem is that in this kind of tournament, officials need to have 2 or 3 balls handy because they do disappear pretty quickly.
Yeah, they fly through the sky.
And I will tell you, the one wall has no sides.
Yes.
It is the wall. And
It
if you
is.
miss the wall, bye-bye wall.
It's gone. Yep. I've played one wall one time. Loved it. It was great, but it is difficult.
Munoz hanging in this first game. And then hits it well short.
She just needs to get that over the line, and it would be a point. It's so hard to get those. If you can get them right over the line, it's a guaranteed point. Ooh, lucky break.
Yeah, and as you said, you know, when you can go in the box and serve anywhere, it's crucial that you get at least 1 point in that situation. Rajsich didn't. We'll see if Munoz can this time.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
nice.
Beautiful
Good
hands. Take another look at this replay, just guiding that ball into the front left corner.
Please report your tournament desk to referee, please. You need to referee.
No, short serve.
Oh.
10-5.
It definitely is a mental situation for those who aren't accustomed to playing outdoors.
It is, and it takes some time for playing it in order to erase your brain, basically. You gotta not do what you do in indoor. I mean, with a few exceptions, but.
Oh, we saw a rare fist pump from Rajsich on that rally.
Yes.
She's been stuck at 9 for a while, finally earns a point. 10 serving 5.
10 serving 5, okay. That's a smart shot right there.
5-11.
5-11. Did we miss a point?
We might have.
We missed a point.
Hold on.
Another fun thing in outdoor, you get little floaters of trash floating onto the court.
And dust as well. It makes the courts fairly slippery.
It does. Actually, this is the first year that I've had it feel this bad. I don't remember it ever being this slippery before. Maybe it's the time of year. Nice shot.
11-5.
Oof.
Munoz did really well because she just got the ball back high to the front wall, and sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, that's the thing in your brain. You think low, but it really, if you can hit it high and just keep it in the court, a lot of times they'll make mistakes like that, and it's a hard thing to get into your brain.
6 serving 11. Munoz fighting to stay in this first game. Oh my gosh.
Oh goodness me.
Munoz wants a skip.
Yeah. Ooh, she called it a skip.
One appeal. 7-8.
It looked bad going in, but then it rolled out. And
Right.
it's so hard with these courts because of the, there's spaces sometimes.
Well, players can appeal. I'm surprised we didn't see an appeal.
Yeah, I am too. Oh, no.
Munoz tried to pinch that into the left corner, got it all wrong. She'll want that one back because,
Yeah.
oh, that would have been such an easy shot.
Yeah, it was right there. She was ready for it. Sometimes you get jammed up, though. Nice. It feels like Carla's getting a little more confident right now.
Yeah.
Smart.
A little bit of a scouting opportunity for you, given that you're playing her, Munoz,
Yeah.
tomorrow in the doubles final.
Yes.
Should be a fun match. Hope you join us. Don't forget, you can go onto the various websites and pages, USAR racquetball events, and you can see who's playing who and the schedule. Of course, we have more matches coming up for you as we turn to mixed pro doubles coming up over the next few hours. Hope you stick with us for those. It's been a fun day. It's kind of gotten down to crunch day,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah. You got the teams that are, they're coming out into these draws now. You got a lot of really tough teams, especially in the mixed. The mixed had a good turnout this year.
Really did.
Yeah.
So one of the questions I want to ask you is, let's finish this point.
Okay. Ooh, pretty.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
Wow. Nice.
Well done, Munoz.
Yes. That was a great rally.
Great replay. Well done, JP Edwards, handling the controls. So my question is, when a server serves that high Z, overhead high Z, and it goes out of the court,
Yes.
as a returner, where do you want to return it? Because what we saw in your doubles was the returner was serving it right back to you in the middle.
Yes. Which is what my goal is, obviously, to get them to do that.
Exactly. Oh, my goodness.
Gosh, she almost had that. Tough. I think the best shot is to go back with a high lob Z.
Under the canopy.
9-12, right.
Volunteers.
Sorry, to go back with a high lob Z the same way that it's served out to you, or to try to hit sidewall, front wall first. You want it to just be high so that it's not a setup in the middle. That's really the only thing you can do unless you're going to roll it.
Skip ball by Rajsich, and it's 10-12 all of a sudden.
I know. She's inching her way back.
I'm surprised. Well, Rajsich doesn't take many timeouts, but
No.
this might be a good time to just regroup.
Yeah, she might be waiting until she gets the serve back, but we'll see if she takes one right now.
I need
Soft
volunteers.
guided touch into the left corner.
Yep.
I need a volunteer for the temperature check, please.
Oh, Munoz is putting up a fight. She was getting a little bit more confident than she was in the beginning. That was a tough serve.
That's a good example where you don't have to hit the bottom of the board.
Right.
Just be
Just
smart.
keep it in the court and hit it higher. If she had gone more to the right on the line, Rhonda would have had to run back out, and then she could have gotten back in the court. But she tried to go cross court, and it was perfect for Rhonda to just roll it in there. There you go.
Smart shot.
Yep.
10-13, set out.
10 serving 13. This has been a fun first game. If you're just joining us, Rajsich had a heavy lead, and Munoz has been pulling it back point
Yep.
by point.
I need a volunteer for temperature check at the front gate. I need one volunteer for the temperature.
Oh,
Wow, that was a very tight Z serve. It's
watch
perfect.
this replay.
11-13.
Rajsich scrambling across
Oh.
and hits the deck. Man.
Dang. That's one thing about Rhonda. She will not stop. She will fight to go get a ball.
Well, it puts pressure on you as an opponent because you know that.
Yep, and you have to hit the perfect angle. If you don't, she's getting it.
And she got that one all wrong. Had the middle of the court, was looking to go left.
Yep.
12 serving 13.
Wow.
12-13. 12-13.
The winner takes on Longoria, who's officiating this match tomorrow. Longoria won in a tiebreaker over Jessica Parilla.
Ooh.
13-13.
It's
Chip it away.
we're getting a
getting
little tight up
close.
here, aren't we?
Yeah.
13-13, first to 15,
Wow.
win by 1.
13-13. 13-13.
This is our second semifinal.
Ooh. That was, yeah, that was tough.
So this serve here is crucial.
Yep, she's got to get a point on this open serve right here.
Oh my gosh.
That was so high. It was perfect.
14, right.
What can you do?
Unless you can jump super high.
Hold on.
All right, game point, 14-13. Bencroft sprints, well, maybe not sprints across the court. IRT will be streaming over on court number 2.
Oh, go, go.
Oh,
Oh, good.
wow.
Wow. That was a good game.
Well, Munoz will be disappointed, but she had a really deep hole to begin with.
She did.
And
If
I think looking at this, she's got to stay positive because you know what? I was right in that game once I settled down.
Yeah, she can, and she's very capable. She can do this. She needs to. She seemed very timid in the beginning, especially with her serves. If she goes out and just play and try to play outdoor, not indoor, then I think she could very well take the second game.
So we're here in Las Vegas. It's the outdoor championships. We've got different mixes. We've talked about handball and 1-wall, 3-wall, paddleball. When you look at racquetball as a whole, this is an opportunity where we see many indoor players come who may not have normally come because the U.S. Open is postponed.
Right.
You know, we just want to go to a tournament.
COVID, and yeah, everybody just wants to play.
What have you seen from the indoor players, such as myself, who, you know, this is my first time playing outdoor. Have you seen that adaptation? Are they figuring it out? Or is it, you know what, the outdoor players are really starting to show why they are comfortable on this court compared to the indoor?
You know, I've actually seen both. I think it's really random. It depends on the person. I've seen some indoor players come out here and pick it up right away. And then I've seen some that are just like a fish out of water and they don't know what to do. And they're trying to do what they would do in indoor, and they're playing these outdoor players that know these courts, and it's awkward and weird. But then you have, like, you know, you have people that do come out and they pick it up right away. I feel like Kane is one of those people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he picked it up pretty quick.
Yeah, took him a couple games, and then the drive serve started working. And I think a lot of outdoor players aren't used to an indoor drive serve.
They're not. That was one of the ways that I did well in singles and in doubles, was that I had the power. And so I come out with my drive serves, and these ladies are not used to seeing that. Obviously, Rhonda Rajsich is, but a lot of these other outdoor ladies are not. And so if you can get a mix of both indoor and outdoor, you're definitely going to dominate.
Well, you can see from our STRAT Skycam, we're here at the Stratosphere. Hope you are enjoying the coverage that we're providing over the last few days, and of course the rest of today and tomorrow. We're going into mixed pro doubles coming up after this. I think, in my opinion, the mixed is my favorite division because you get so many different pairings that you just never even think about.
Oh yeah, and then with that combined with the fact that you have indoor and outdoor players, you know, it's very interesting, especially this year. I've had a lot of fun just watching matches because there's people out here that I've never seen play before, and it's just fun to see how they do. You know, and even I played with, in mixed, somebody that was not familiar with outdoor because
Right.
my outdoor partner couldn't come. So it was just fun watching them learn and pick it up. It's great.
All right, so here we go back in the action. Rajsich serving first, 0 serving 0. She took the first game 15-13.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice.
Beautiful angle.
That was very pretty. Just hit that line and out the door.
So that's key. Munoz does not allow a point scored when Rajsich can serve to either side.
Right, and now she needs to get one herself. Nice.
Oh, tough reverse pinch.
Yeah.
Like, like you said, though, you know, she's just got to play without thinking too much about
Yeah.
the fact I'm outdoors. That was just an instinctive shot.
Yeah, she just swung and she rolled that. And, you know, Rhonda gave her an opportunity that I didn't expect, but she took advantage of it. Now, she needs to try to not let Rhonda score a point, and then she can get back in there and try to get one herself.
Oh, my
That's
gosh,
tough.
perfect.
That was a great serve.
Take a look at this replay. Just great angle right into the back left corner. This is an example of Munoz just confused.
Yep.
It went to the wrong side. So, and the reason is because I guess Munoz thought that the ball hit the right side wall before it
Yes.
went left.
Yes, it can be very confusing at times. I always ask the ref because I forget a lot of the time.
Well, Munoz laughing about it, but she's got to get serious again.
Yep. Wow. That was just in.
I'm not sure what the call was.
I don't know. Maybe she called it that it wasn't on the left side, but I thought it was.
Well, if it was that call, then she shouldn't be serving again. I think she may have called screen,
Oh, maybe.
which is one of those rare second serves.
Nice.
Well handled by Munoz, high to
Yes.
low.
1-2.
One serving 2.
Nice. Oof.
Side out.
That's tough.
Yeah.
The cutting off is such it's, you gotta cut things off out here. And a lot of these indoor players are thrown off by that.
Oh my gosh, she got it back this time.
Get. Ooh,
Oh, nicely done, Rajsich. Flick of the wrist.
wow.
3-1. Right.
She's going to say, nice get. It really
It
was.
really was. I didn't think she was getting it.
Is that out?
No, I think it was
Oh.
gonna land in. Good get by Rhonda.
Oh, not that time. We're seeing some really good, smart
Yeah.
shots and some real athleticism.
Yeah, some good gets.
One serving 4. Munoz needs a free point on this serve.
Yeah, she's got to do a good serve. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Nice, smart.
2-3.
Oh, 2-3. I thought it was
2-3 right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
okay. We're all confused, but all right.
Sometimes we're a little lost up here.
Longoria has the scoreboard.
See, if she had not cut that off, it would have bounced right at the end of the court and out. So you just have to cut these balls off.
And indoor players perhaps stay too deep.
A lot of the time, yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
got her.
Yep. It's a good deception right there.
Left. 4-2.
Not used to cutting balls off. Prefer, you know, we're typically
Yeah.
staying near the back wall, right?
Right. We're taking things off the back. Oh, there's a
no,
lot of
Munoz
spin on that.
got that one wrong.
5-2.
5 serving 2.
Nice.
Great shot.
Out. 2-5. Open.
All right, she's got to get a point here.
So if you're playing Rajsich right now, what serve would you hit?
Usually with Rajsich, I usually on my first serve when I have the open serve, I do a drive serve, and I either mix it up to the left, the right, or a Z, and I just mix it up every time so she can't guess.
And then when you switch to, you have to serve in a specific quadrant, you go to the high Z?
I go to an overhead, kind of like what Carla's doing, maybe a little higher.
Out.
I don't really do a Z often with her,
5.
unless it's on the first serve,
Left.
because she can get everything.
Left. 6.
I found that with Rajsich, the higher you hit into her chest, the more likely I am to get a setup in the front of the court. So
So if you're just joining us, this is the second semifinal of singles. Munoz serving against Rajsich. In singles, when you enter the service box, you can serve to any side. But if you win 1 point, you then have to serve to the quadrant of the opposite side to where you served the first time.
nice shot.
So in this case, we'll see Munoz now having to serve to the left quadrant. You only get 1 serve, so it adds a little bit of pressure to get it right. And there's an example of
Yeah.
getting that 1 serve and not getting it right, and Rajsich now finds herself in the box.
Yep, and now she has that advantage of the open serve, which is why singles is so tricky. That was a
Here's
good-
it. Oh my.
Oh. Wow. Nice shot.
Munoz got into the rally
She
and then
did.
made the mistake when she had the opportunity.
Yep, she hit it right back into the court in the middle. Nice shot.
Soft hands from Rajsich.
Yeah.
7-6. Left.
7, serving 6.
Okay.
Smell of sunscreen wafts past us.
Everybody's got it on.
Start out.
Hopefully.
Yeah, otherwise they're
I've seen some
burned.
beetroot people this
Yeah.
week.
6-7.
6 serving 7. Timeout, Munoz.
Probably a good time.
Yeah, so you're in the position of Munoz. You lost the first one. It's close in the second. What needs to change, or just keep going?
I mean, she's not doing terribly. She's doing good. She just needs to, again, she's got to not make the mistake of hitting the ball out, and she's got to get those points on those open serves. It really is one of the biggest things in singles is that open serve. And I've had battles where none of us are getting points on that open serve, and we're just going back and forth, and the game just lasts forever.
Yeah.
But you know, if she can get those serves in and then do a little bit higher of a serve on the second serve, so that it's higher up, and she'll probably get a setup from Rhonda.
I want to ask you about returning serve. Where should you stand ideally? Because in singles, obviously, it's different because you know where the ball's coming.
Yeah.
Whereas in doubles, you can serve anywhere. And I've seen some people stand very deep, and I've some people stand up and just try to cut things off. What's your preference?
You know, I personally kind of like to be in between, not too far back, but also not super close either, because I've kind of found that if I stand too close, then they'll go higher. They'll do it on purpose, and if I stand too far back, they go lower. In doubles, it's a little easier to kind of just be in the middle of that back court. In singles, though, it's hard because with that first open serve, you don't know where the ball's going. You have to be able to cover the whole court, not just the quadrant. So I usually hang back a little bit when I'm receiving in singles
Out.
because you get these high ones that just go fly out and you got to run.
I had a question on the, not this last out serve, but on the serve from Rajsich where Munoz got stuck by the fence on the left side.
Yeah.
Is that a court hinder?
No. They don't play court hinders out here at all. If
Yeah, we've
there's
seen some balls hit the sign and just
die. Yeah, that happened in my match the other day, and you know, you'll see it where there's like a little divot in the plank or the wood, and then it just flies off and goes somewhere, and it's a good shot. It is what it is. You know, like that. If she can't get to it before it hits that wall, it's unfortunate. You know.
Well, if you're watching for the first time and watching Rajsich hit that serve, certainly one you should probably remember because it is very difficult to return.
It is. It's very sharp in the corner, and
36.
it's hard to get. And then on top of that, you have the fence in the way. So it's smart of Rajsich to be using it and taking advantage of that right now.
Oh my.
Oh, she tried to do a touch there,
6, right.
which was a good idea. If she had hit the top of the board, and Rhonda would have had to run back.
Rajsich starting to pull away in the second game.
Oof.
Soft hands.
Yep.
It's so hard to get the ball away from the middle
Yeah.
when you're outside of the court and you
Yep.
can only go one direction, which is, in this case, left.
Yeah. And most of the time, those serves are so tight that really the only thing you have is a pinch in the corner. So that's why going higher is better, because the other person's probably going to wait for it instead of having a perfect setup. There you go.
One thing I don't understand is Rajsich can hit that tight Z to the left side, right? We've seen it
Yeah.
time and time again. Why is she not doing it when even when Munoz has to stand in that quadrant? It's so good.
It is, you know, I don't know why she isn't. I think it would work. I mean, Munoz might get it, but it's going to set her up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
12, 6.
Well, it's easy from up here, of course.
I know. She's probably in there thinking, I'm mixing up my serves, you know.
Oh, nice.
That was good. Tricky.
A little bit of disguise. Munoz was waiting for the high Z. That's been so effective. Rajsich went right.
Oh,
And another point for Rajsich.
she's
14, 6.
Brings up match point.
point.
It was 7-6.
I know. Just a second ago, it felt like. Wow. Oh,
And there it is. I think Munoz
Tricky.
was looking for a screen or something, but it's not going to happen. There's
No.
the match. Rajsich wins it 15-13, 15-6. Janelle, turn your attention to tomorrow's singles match.
yes.
A match we've seen many, many times indoors.
Indoor, yeah.
Now we're looking outdoors. It's Rajsich versus Longoria. What can we expect?
I think it's going to be a battle. Obviously, they're both fighters. They're both going to, you know, try to play their best. I think really it's going to come down to mistakes. You know, is Paola going to play indoor or outdoor?
Right.
And Rhonda, is she going to get flustered? Is she going to be like she was today, making very smart serves, smart shots? I don't know. Honestly, I can't call it because it's going to be a tough
and
one.
It's
you
not
know?
our job to call it, right?
I mean, you just never know.
Well, coming up next, I just want to remind you, we have mixed pro doubles coming up. The De La Rosas
Ooh.
will be taking on Riffle and Niels.
That's going to be very interesting.
Very interesting
Yes.
because they have shown that their place in the semifinals is not an accident.
No.
Defeating two quality teams to get there,
Yeah.
including Longoria Beltran.
Right, which was very impressive. I've been very impressed. I don't think I've ever seen them play together or or at all. And I've been very impressed with the way they play outdoors. So this is going to be interesting. But, you know, the De La Rosas are so tough. I've played them so many times. And they're hard to beat. Daniel's just, you know, Michelle's good on her own. And then you throw Daniel in there, he's just insane. So.
Yeah, I once had the misfortune of playing them.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I'll agree with all of that. But you never know what can happen. And I have to credit Riffle and Niels. They've really surprised everybody. They've had 2 quality wins to get here. Niels especially is clearly an outdoor player. She knows how to play outdoors. Hey, stick with us. We'll be back in a few minutes to offer up that and other pro mixed doubles. We hope you join us. Thank you so much, Janelle.
You're welcome.